Hello students, let's start the next topic, that is curl of a vector. So definition is, suppose f of xyz is f1 xyzi plus f2 xyzj plus f3 xyzk be a vector function which possesses first partial derivatives in the domain D of the space. The curl or rotation of f, denoted by del cross f or curl f, is defined as, now in last, for divergence there was del dot f, okay. For gradient there was no symbol in between, okay. For divergence del dot f, del dot f. For gradient that is just del f, but for curl there is del cross f. So del cross f is denoted by, del cross f is, that is curl of f. This is formula. So in spite remembering this formula, you can write it as del cross f, means that will be easy to remember. This is a determinant of del cross f, that is curl of f is ijk dabba dabba x dabba dabba y dabba dabba z of f1 f2 f3. Okay, so using this you can find out curl very easily. Again, the curl of a vector is again a vector. You can see it while solving example, as there is a coefficient of ijk, curl of f will be the vector again. Let us solve example. Find curl f where f bar is xy square I plus yz square j plus zk at the point 1, 2, 2. So solution, curl of f is what? By formula determinant ijk dabba dabba x dabba dabba y dabba dabba z. f1, now what is f1? xy square, f2 yz square, f3 z. So which is equal to, so take its determinant I dabba dabba y of z minus dabba dabba z of yz square. So in space of y you can take plus sign here j, and subtracting this from this you can take opposites, that is dabba dabba z of xy square, here is plus, so dabba dabba z of xy square minus dabba z by dabba x, plus k dabba dabba x of yz square minus dabba dabba y of xy square. Okay, now let us solve it. What is dabba dabba y of z? 0. Dabba dabba z of yz square, 2yz. Dabba dabba z of xy square, 0. Dabba dabba x of z is 0. Dabba dabba x of yz square, 0. Dabba dabba y of xy square is 2xy. So finally we get minus 2yzi here, minus 2xyk. And at which point we want curl of f? At point 1, 2, 2. So curl of f at 1, 2, 2 means we substitute 1 for x, 2 for y, 2 for z, then we get this answer. Okay, here we substitute this value 1, 2, 2. Next, definition of irrotational means any vector field f is called irrotational if curl of f is equal to 0 identically. Okay, irrotational field if its curl is 0. So show that f is equal to given is irrotational, means we have to show curl of f is 0. So curl of f by definition ijk dabba dabba x dabba dabba y dabba dabba z. f1 is 2xz plus y, f2 is x, f3 is x square minus 2z. So let us solve it. So here I, okay, dabba dabba y of x square minus 2z, that will be 0 because here is no term of y, minus dabba dabba z of x, that will be 0, plus j dabba dabba z of 2xz plus y, that will be 2x, minus dabba dabba x of x square minus 2z, that will be 2x, plus k dabba dabba x of x is 1, minus dabba dabba y of 2xz plus y is 1. Means what we get? 0, here 0, 0. So we get curl of f is 0. So we can say that f is a irrotational. So here it is, we solve it, we get 0. So f is a irrotational vector field. Now let us see some vector identities. There are some theorems. I am skipping proofs of it due to lack of time. We will learn just the statements of theorem. So first theorem, if u and v are two vector functions possessing first partial derivatives, then divergence of u plus v is equal to divergence of u plus divergence of v. Okay, divergence del dot u plus v is del dot u plus del dot v. That is first property. Second, if phi is a scalar function and u is a vector function which possesses first partial derivatives, then del dot phi u is del phi dot u phi del dot u. Means divergence of product of phi u, divergence of phi u is gradient of phi dot u plus phi divergence of u. Third is, if u and v are two vector functions which possesses first partial derivatives, then del cross u plus v is del cross u plus del cross v. Means curl of u plus v is equal to curl u plus curl v. Fourth theorem, if phi is a scalar function, u is a vector function which possesses first partial derivatives, then del cross phi u is del phi cross u plus phi del cross u. Means curl, we can write it in words as cross means curl. Curl of phi u is equal to del phi, there is no symbol in between, means it is grad of phi cross u, plus phi as it is, del cross u means curl of u. Next is, if u is a vector function which possesses continuous second order partial derivatives, then divergence of curl of u, there is del dot del cross u. Del dot means divergence, del cross means curl. So del dot del cross u is 0. That is, divergence of curl of u is always 0. Next is, if phi is a scalar function which possesses continuous second order partial derivatives, then this is cross means curl of, there is no symbol in between dot, there is no dot, no cross, so this is grad. So curl of grad of phi is equal to 0. That is, del cross del phi is always 0. That is, curl of grad phi is always 0. Next is, if u and v are two vector function which possesses first partial derivatives, then del dot u cross v is v dot del cross u minus u dot del cross v. Means there is dot, that is divergence of u cross v is equal to v dot, this del cross u means curl of u minus u as it is u dot curl of v. Okay. Next, there is a definition of conservative vector field. Now what is conservative vector field? A vector field f is said to be conservative if it can be written as a gradient of some scalar function phi. Means f is said to be conservative if it can be expressed of grad of phi. Okay, if f can be expressed as grad of phi. If f is equal to grad of phi, then phi is called a scalar potential associated with f. Let us see example of it. If capital F is phi plus zi plus z plus xj plus x plus y k, then we can write this function. For this, we can take phi as xy plus yz plus zx plus c. And if we take the grad of this function, if we take grad of phi, then what we get? Dabba phi by dabba x, that will be y plus z I. Dabba phi by dabba y will be x plus z j. Dabba phi by dabba z will be x plus y k. Means if we, for this function, this phi is present, that is f is same as grad of phi. So we can say here that f is a conservative function. Next is a theorem. A vector function f is conservative if and only if it is irrotational. Any vector function is conservative if it is irrotational. Now let us solve example. If w is a constant vector and v is equal to w cross r, then show that w is equal to 1/2 curl of v. Now let us see, here w is a vector. So let us see W, let us in solution, let us take W as AI plus Bj plus Ck, and let us take this R as Xi plus Yj plus Zk. Now what is V? V is a cross product of W and R. So in next we apply cross product of W and R. Then we get vector V, okay? Then we will find curl of V. So first let us find out W cross R. So here, what is W cross R? That is determinant of I, J, K, coefficients of W, A, B, C, coefficients of R, X, Y, Z. So our V is determinant of it I, BZ minus YC plus J, CX minus AZ plus K, AY minus XB. Okay. So what will be its curl? Curl of V will be IJK, dabba dabba X, dabba dabba Y, dabba dabba Z. Here first function BZ minus CY. Here Cx minus Az, here Ay minus Bx. So we will solve it. Okay. After solving this determinant, we get 2ai plus 2bj plus 2ck. We take 2 common, we get ai plus bj plus ck. This ai plus bj plus ck is nothing but w. So we curl of v is equal to 2w. So we get w is equal to 1/2 curl of v. Now let us solve another example. That is, show that if phi of x, y, z is a solution of Laplace equation, then the vector function that is that is grad of phi is solenoidal. Okay. So what we have to show, that this del phi is solenoidal. What is definition of solenoidal function? A function is solenoidal if its divergence is 0. So in solution, a vector function that is del phi is called solenoidal if del dot del phi is 0. Means we have to show del dot del phi is 0. First of all, what is this? This grad of phi? By definition, grad of phi, that is del phi is equal to dabba phi by dabba xi plus dabba phi by dabba yj plus dabba phi by dabba z k. So and what we want? Del dot del phi. So del dot del phi means that will be, what is our del? Del is I dabba dabba x plus j dabba dabba y plus k dabba dabba z. Dot del phi is dabba phi by dabba xi plus dabba phi by dabba yz plus dabba phi by dabba z k. And what is their dot product? So we multiply the coefficients. So this will be dabba dabba x of dabba phi by dabba x plus dabba dabba y of dabba phi by dabba y plus dabba dabba z of dabba phi by dabba z. So finally what we get? Dabba square phi by dabba x square plus dabba square phi by dabba y square plus dabba square phi by dabba z square. But what is given? If phi of x, y, z is a solution of Laplace equation. Phi is a solution of Laplace equation means it is given that this value is equal to 0. So here, but phi satisfies Laplace equation. So this value is equal to 0 means what we get? It is 0 means finally what we get? Del dot del phi is equal to 0. And del dot del phi 0, that is divergence of del phi 0. So by definition we can say that del phi is a solenoidal function. Okay. So this is about curl of a vector, some properties of curl, divergence and gradient field. Okay. So next, let us stop here. Next we will solve some more examples. Thank you.